at the Lou's Unique Boutique. Today I'm going to be working on some steampunk ephemera, basically to go into a journal that I am doing a collaboration with Julie at Cameliacraftdesigns. So I need to work on a little bit of ephemera to go inside the journal. So I thought I would turn the camera on and show you guys this cute little pocket. Now, I saw this pocket right here on Pinterest. So I'm not sure who the artist was. It was a while back. But it is very, very cute. So on the front here, you see there's a little pocket, and I've just put a little tag in there. What happens is that it opens up like this. This is a little flap to attach it to your page. So it opens like this. You have both sides decorated, and I've just added some ephemera in there. Oh, I'm sorry, the camera's acting up. But when you open it up, so it would be attached to your page like that. So it would come open like that. So once you open this, then you also have a flap that opens here. So it folds down like this, and it also folds up. So it's just lots of little pockets and a little clips to put in your journal. So I'm going to lay that one aside, and I'm going to show you how we make it. So this is just, I've already pre-cut the cards I want to go in the paper. So what I'm going to do here is you start out with an 8.5 by 11 piece of paper. You can use cardstock, you can use, like this is my coffee dye paper. You can use whatever you want to decorate it with. So I take on the long side, you want to fold it in half. And I'm going to burnish that really good. And guys, I'm going to try to give you the measurements as best I can. If you're using an 8.5 by 11 piece of paper, it will work. So you want to cut it in half long ways. So I'm just going to tear mine. Okay. So then you have two sheets like this. So on your first sheet, you're either going to want to fold it in thirds or use your scoreboard. I'm going to use my scoreboard, and you're going to want to score at every 3 inches. So I'm going to do my first score at 3, my second score at 6, and then I didn't want to get out my big one, so this 6-inch score line, I'm just going to move it over to 3, to the 3 line, the 3 point, and then I'm going to score again at 6. Okay, and that's going to give you your little flap to attach to your page. Okay, so then I'm going to go ahead and fold my score lines. And I just do them both ways. That way they'll go either way I decide to do it. Okay, so that's your first piece. Like that. Okay. Your second piece, you're going to want to make sure that it fits inside here. Okay. So my measurement was 3. So I'm going to be doing this, I'm going to do a quarter at the top, but I'm going to make this, since my size is 3, I'm going to make this like 2 3/4. So I'm going to go ahead and cut that down. So we're going to cut it down to 2 3/4. Okay. And then you're going to score at the first score you're going to make is a quarter, and that's going to make your flap that's going to go over the top. So I'm going to go ahead and score it 1/4. Okay, so that's going to give me my little flap to glue onto my page. And then I know that I want it as long, so here's my flap. So I'm going to fold this over the top, so that's going to be that. Okay. So I know that it's whatever size page you use and however long you decide to make it. But I know that mine is like 4 1/4. So I'm going to score this page minus the flap. Okay. So I'm going to just flip that up and set it in there. And I'm going to score this at 4. Okay. And then this is going to come up. And I'm going to flip it over and I'm going to score this one at, well, actually I'm not going to flip it over. I'm going to turn it back because I need to make sure this scoreboard's just not long enough. So I'm going to score again at 4. So if that made any sense, I'm going to score it 1/4. If you have a big scoreboard or if you just want to fold it, it doesn't have to be exact. So I scored it 1/4. I folded that up. I scored it 4. I'm going to fold that up and I'm going to score again at 4. Okay, so here's my 4. Okay. All right. That's all the scoring you got to do. So what you end up with is, say this is the front, okay? This is your piece that's going to glue to your page or around your page, however you want to do it. So you have this. I hope I'm making sense. This one here, where you made your 1/4 inch fold, you're going to glue it to the top. Okay. And then this bottom piece here that you have is going to become a pocket. Okay. So let me show you on this one. So this is what we have so far. So what we've made is this part here, and we've made this part here. Okay. I hope that's making sense. So I'm going to start by gluing down my flap to this. And I'm just going to use glue stick. And I'm using Scotch Permanent. It's just my favorite glue stick. Use whatever glue you want. And I'm going to put this over the top. Make sure I've got it pretty centered. And I'm going to glue it down. Okay, so this is what you have now. Okay. Okay, and I think that's a little bit long, so I'm going to go ahead and cut that down, that little flap. Now at this point, you just have to decide what you want to decorate it with, and you can decorate it with, you know, anything that you like. So I think first off is I'm going to round my corners. I have this little corner rounder, and I'm going to use the smallest one, which is 4 millimeters. And this is the top of my pocket. So I'm going to go ahead and round those corners. And I'm going to go ahead and glue that down. And I'm just using art glitter glue. Okay. So there we have it. Either way you want to fold it. You can fold this a million ways. Okay. So now we're just going to start putting our paper on. And I've already pre-cut my pieces of what I want to put on here. So I'm going to go ahead and round my corners just because I like the look of it. And you can ink. I'm going to go ahead and use some sepia. And then you're just going to want to use whatever glue you want. I'm going to use some glue stick. And I'm just going to start decorating. So I'm going to go ahead and round my corners and ink all the edges, and then I'll be right back. All right, I don't know what happened. I thought I was recording and it went off. So anyway, I've got everything punched now, so we're going to go ahead and glue those down. And like I said, you can decorate these. Oh my goodness, it's just, possibilities are endless. You can make all kinds. You could even make a flip on top of this if you wanted. I'm not going to decorate mine today, only because I've got to decide where in the journal I'm going to put it. So I'm just going to turn this over, and I'm going to glue the other pieces down. Looks like I missed a side. Missed one. I hope everybody's having a good day. I want to thank you guys for coming back to my channel and for being a subscriber, and thank all my new subscribers. Oops. I really appreciate it. It's very cloudy here today. We're supposed to get a really bad storm coming in tonight. Oklahoma's famous for that. You guys know that. It's supposed to be pretty bad with some tornadoes and high winds and all kinds of craziness going on. And of course, it's not going to hit until the middle of the night, somewhere after 11 o'clock. So I'm a little nervous about that. Always makes me a little nervous. All right, so now we've done our front and back, and now it's time to do this. And I forgot and glued this down before I put my backing on. I don't know if I can. Oh, it's gonna tear. Now, maybe we'll just leave that be and we just won't have a pocket, because silly me, it's gonna rip the paper and I don't want the paper ripped. So we'll just cover that one up. So, get my glue. And we'll glue that down right on top. And then we'll take our next one. Like I said, these are really fun and they're really quick to make, as you can see. They don't take hardly any time. Okay. I know other people are having some really wicked weather as well. I think all of the states, and even across the pond, I know they're having some very terrible weather. So prayers out to them for safety. And volcanoes erupting and just all kinds of craziness in this world right now. All right. So everything folds up. So there you have it. Just a very simple, easy flip. Up, down. I just love it. And of course, when you glued it in, I mean, you know, you could also make, you know, cover this and make this a little tuck spot if you wanted to on the back, or, you know, make some little pockets on top, which I think is what, you know, I will probably do. But if you guys haven't subscribed to Julie's channel, I will link her below. It's Camelia's Craft Design. And I'll give you a little sneak peek. This is my cover for my journal that I'm making for her. So this is what these pockets are going to go in. So like I said, I'm just going to glue mine to the page so it opens either way. So thank you guys so much for joining me. I just wanted to give a little quick idea there of what I was doing. You guys have a great day, and please be safe. Hugs. Bye.